All right, good evening, everybody. Here we are from Detroit Honey Baked Ice Arena, taking on Arizona Junior Coyotes. Coyotes coming off a 3-2 win over Honey Baked this morning. Carsfield coming off that 0-3 loss to Oakland. Hopefully, the boys got some rest between games and able to come out and start flying around again. So, face off won by Arizona. Regrouped, sent up. Pickering plays it down. Blaine defends as Malinsky, player that he plays with during the summer, comes in. Puck held up at the blue line. Now finally out. Pitcher slides over to Flogger. Flogger across ice all the way into the far corner. Puck played up. Blaine keeps that puck in. Springer looking. Springer still looking. Puck goes into his skates out to Blaine. Blaine slides it over to Pickering. Pickering takes a quick shot. Oh, almost in as and Flogger gets a quick shot on goal as the first initial shot barely slid by an empty post, and then Flogger or I believe it was Springer got that off the end boards and sent a pass back to Flogger, and he took a shot. Fisher comes in and takes the face off. Kaiser puts a backhanded shot on goal. Another save by the goalie. Fisher. Now Arizona comes through the neutral zone. Long shot wide of the goal. Fisher comes back. Oh, centering pass went through the legs. Now Kaiser's going to get it out and skates it out. Kaiser puts pressure on their defense. Now Arizona regroups, sends a pass out. Gibbon comes over. Centering pass. Hudson plays that away as Caleb's in goal tonight. Arizona ties into the corner. Now comes out to the point. Long shot saved by Hudson. He corrals with his stick and covers it up for a face-off in the defensive zone. Face-off won by Carshield. Ridgway picks that up, skates it through the neutral zone, puts it into the far corner. Berryman goes into the corner, gets that puck. Berryman cycles down low for Stanley. Intercepted. Now Stanley gets that back. Stanley fighting to push towards the net. Now Berryman comes over, helps out. Arizona flips the puck out of the zone, and they're going to come into the neutral zone, get the red line, and dump it in deep. Hudson comes out of the goal, plays it, sets it up for Rouse. A little miscommunication there as Caleb passed it, and Rouse was expecting to pick it up. Now the puck comes out of the zone, though. Pass up to the red line, dumped back in. Rouse goes back and picks that up. Rouse cycles back down low below the net. Ridge throws it up the boards. Ridge still fighting, gets it over to Rouse. Rouse reverses. Rouse sends a backhand pass out of the zone, regrouped by Arizona. And Arizona comes to the neutral zone, picked off by Berryman. Berryman just dumps it in deep and goes for a change. Fisher in on the forecheck. Good play by JR as he's able to prevent zone entry. Now Blaine got it over to Pickering. Pickering regroups. Now Blaine steps up, pushes that puck forward. JR now over to Blaine. Blaine over to Kaiser. Kaiser dumps it in softly as he didn't want to get an icing call. Now Arizona comes through the neutral zone. On steps Springer able to knock that puck away, and Fisher picks that puck up. Fisher looking. Fisher still looking. Passes up to Pickering. Pickering just backhands it off the leg of a Arizona player and out of play. Pitcher comes in to take the draw. Face-off won by Arizona. It's one thing Carshfield has been struggling with this weekend is face-off. Blaine denies entry into the zone. Now pitcher throws it out off the boards. Arizona has to go back and pick it up in their own zone. Springer in on the forecheck. Fogger along with him. Good pressure by them. Sent all the way down the ice. That should be an icing, and it will be. Pitcher comes in to take the draw again with Flogger, Springer on the wings, Pickering, Schrader at D. Face off again. One back by Arizona. This time Blaine gets over there, seals the boards off, gets through. Malinsky, looking for pitcher. Back down to Blaine. Blaine makes a move, sends it back down to Flogger. Flogger back to Springer. Springer to Pickering. Pickering cross ice. Almost took Jack's head off as Pickering was more of a shot than a pass towards him. Pitcher down low, fighting. Pitcher still looking with the puck down below the goal line, looking for an outlet. Now back centering. Oh, Blaine ties Malinsky up. Pass. Oh, come on. Right in the slot. Loose puck. Shot off the goalie. Good pressure here by Carshield. Blaine goes back and picks it up. Sends a pass up to pitcher. Pitcher gets it in. Now turned over, and Arizona's going to bring it back. Good hit by Pickering. Oh, they called an elbowing on Pickering, so Arshfield's going to go to the penalty kill early here. That was questionable, but maybe from a different angle it looked a little worse. Fisher takes the draw, one over by Coyotes. Coyotes set it up out on the point, down low. Coyotes back out to the point. Shot, saved by Hudson. I'm not sure that he saw that, but he was in good position to make the save. Coyotes pass out to the point again. D to D, all the way through to the far side. Defensemen walk the blue line. Another pass through the skates of their player. Now to the half wall. Kaiser putting pressure. Good. Oh, Kaiser still trying to clear it, and now they're able to do so, and it's going to go down the ice as Arizona will regroup, sends a pass in. Aiden Grabner comes in, shot, Hudson the save. Barth tries to push that puck towards the blue line and out, doesn't get it out, and Arizona brings it right back in. Out to the point, good play by Springer. Oh, puck just jumped over the stick as they were trying to clear that out. That might have hit the post off the blocker of Hudson. Actually, maybe just a clean save, but either way, Hudson got a piece of it, and then Hudson's going to cover that. 2 seconds left on the penalty to Pickering. Miller to take the draw. tied up in the skates. Arizona comes away with it. Long shot from the point. Goes wide. Stanley comes back and picks it up. Stanley comes through. Gets held. Miller. Stanley gets that puck. Gets it up to Berryman. Berryman pushes through the legs. Berryman goes in after it. Now Arizona breaks out, comes through the neutral zone. Shot. Hudson the save. Hudson with another save off the rebound. Face off one. I'm not sure who won that, but it ended up squirting on goal, and Hudson makes the save. Blaine makes the move, sends it up to Fisher. Fisher gets over to JR. JR chips that puck in. JR gets down below the net with Barth. Barth and JR are on top of each other. Now JR comes away with it. Now Arizona breaks out of the zone. They're going to come through. Arizona takes it wide. Blaine chases him around the net, pushes the puck off the stick, comes down. Long shot, hits a player, goes wide. Fisher has that puck. He's going to skate it out. Blaine picks it up. Blaine just chips off the glass and out of the zone. Barth in on the forecheck. Barth. No icing as that puck went all the way down, but there were so many Arizona players on the ice. I guess could have touched it. That's the reason why it was called off. Lacasse down below the goal line along with Fisher. Fisher on the end boards takes that puck, reverses below the goal line, chips off the boards, not out, pushed back in by Arizona defense. Now Springer looks to escape. Malinsky is able to. Malinsky, yes. Yep. So, yeah. Springer comes in. Springer makes a move, loses that puck as it went across. Now chipped in behind. Given picks that up. Given's going to go in for a skate. Gets by his guy. Goes into the corner. Given gets pushed against the wall. Springer with the puck down on the wall, out to Lacasse. Lacasse walks, shot, deflection out high as Flogger deflected that. Now back to Given. Given walks back down to Flogger. Flogger back to Given. Given comes in, takes a shot, hits pitcher in the belly, it looked like, and then bounced to the end boards. Good pressure by Carshill here. Pitcher centering pass for Flogger. He puts it wide through the crease. Pass, good play by Lacoste and Springer to keep that puck in. Now Flogger looking. Flogger takes it around his net. He's still looking, passes out to Given. Given, and looks like the net is off. So no, it's not. Yes. Puck one back to Ridgway. Ridgway. Oh, nice little shot, deflected just high out to Riles. Riles walks over to Ridgway. Ridgway fans on that. Now able to regroup, and it was going to be offsides. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised that it was 3-0. I mean, It should have been worse. Kaiser, good play, but win that puck. Kai takes it into the corner. Out to Rouse on the point. Rouse takes a shot, blocked down. Rouse steps in. Oh, it gets inter. Hudson makes the save as it slides all the way back. Yeah, I couldn't tell. Face off again, won by Arizona. Sent down low. Out to the point. Arizona takes it down into the corner. Berryman defending. Still walking up the. Now Arizona brings it in. Back to the half wall. Back into the zone. Arizona's still controlling. Backhanded shot, and Hudson with the save as he had his pad against the post. Face off one back to Blaine. Blaine plays it around to Pickering. Kaiser comes away with it through the neutral zone. Kaiser's looking for help. Passes. It hits a skate and bounces back. Good back check by JR. Knocked that off his stick now. Blaine goes back and picks it up. Sends a pass up to Barth. Barth off the boards, out of the zone. JR is going to skate onto that. JR gets Kaiser with the puck. Kaiser still looking, trying to get it back. Kaiser gets pushed off the puck. Now it comes out. Pickering defends. Pass up to Kaiser. Kaiser comes through the neutral zone again. Gets rubbed off the puck. And Arizona sets up behind their own net. Sends a pass up. Good play by Springer. He keeps that puck in. Springer. Now Lacoste. Lacoste comes away with it. Gets the puck towards the net. Doesn't go there as their defender picked it up. Cross-ice pass. Pitcher able to deflect that. Now Arizona comes away with it. Out to the point. Shot blocked by Flogger. Pitcher steals that puck. He's going to skate through everybody. Skates around. Good stick by their defender. Oh, centering pass right through the crease. Springer just missed that one. Springer has the puck against the wall. Now Arizona comes away with it. Pitcher looking. Flogger stands his guy up. Given tries to pass over to Lacoste. It hits a skate. Recovers nicely. Given just pins his guy against the wall. Now Springer comes away with that, and Springer has Flogger on his wing. Springer skates through, looking for help. Takes a hit. Pitcher puts a shot towards the goal. It deflects high. Ridgway able to get back, chips it off the glass. Able to keep that out, and that is offsides. Minute 2 left here in this first period. 0-0 is our score. Puck dumped in. Rowell's back to pick that up. Rowell's reverses back over to Ridgway. Ridgway tries to pass it. It hits Dick and bounces right back. Now it's tied up against the wall. I can't see. Now Rouse makes a pass up to Barth. Barth missed that, but Kaiser again in on the forecheck. Tyler's flying tonight. Pass to Rouse. Rouse takes a shot cross ice. Barth gets there too. Barth. Now the puck comes out. Ridgway keeps that in. Sends it up to Fisher. Fisher hit. Fisher still has it. Comes away with it. Shot. Centering pass. Kaiser just couldn't connect on it. And 9 seconds left, and that's going to about do it for this period. As Riles comes back, sends a long pass up, and that is it. So after 0-0. All right, so it started 15 minutes on the clock. Springer, pitcher, Flogger, Schrader, Pickering. Face off controlled by Carshield. Flogger puts it in deep. Springer gets on his horse to go in the forecheck. Pitcher there as well. Flogger. Now puck shipped out, kept in by Pickering. Now Arizona still looking. Oh, puck right loose. Oh, almost out. Not. And now Arizona's going to come through. Blaine defends. Backhand shot hits a player and goes wide. I don't think it ever made it to Caleb. Now bounced out. Springer putting pressure on their defense. Now the puck's still in the skates. Flogger cycles down off the boards, kept in by Pickering at the blue line. Now it comes out. It's going to come all the way down. Blaine. Good play by pitcher to get back. Hudson makes the save off the centering pass, and now the puck comes out of the zone. Gets hung up in the snow right outside of the zone. Springer has it. So tries a centering pass over to pitcher and hits somebody, and puck gets past. Oh, shot saved by Hudson. Noah able to steal that puck and get that out. Noah's still fighting. Blaine's going to go back and pick it up. Blaine chips off the glass high and down the ice. No icing. Blaine's racing to get a change as Carshield pushes pressure into the Arizona zone. Lacoste goes back and picks it up. Sends a pass over to Given. Given off the boards, intended for Stanley, a little too far. No icing as it's going to roll all the way down almost on goal. Stretch pass. Oh, they had a guy waiting at their blue line. Kost sniffed that out and picked that off, and now comes back in. Shot by Berryman on goal.
It was a pretty good shot off the opportunity.
Good play by Miller as he's coming through now. Puck knocked off Arizona's stick. Saved by Hudson. Covered up right in front. I don't know. Miller to take the draw. Miller, we're going to say that is a draw as Carsfield throws it up towards the blue line, not out. Ridgway gets over to it. Ridgway controls the puck, takes it around his own net. Ridgway sends a pass right up the ice to Barth. Barth goes in, has Fisher. Oh, intended for Kaiser. Kaiser puts a quick shot on goal. Kaiser still with it. And net's off.
Great defender.
Net came off. So the net comes off while the goalie was slid out of the zone or out of the goal.
There's a rule in the NHL where if the net moves, the defensive guy hits it, even if it's a mistake, you can shoot it where the goalie, where the goal would have been.
Face off one back to Pickering. Pickering off the glass and down low to Fisher. Fisher looking. Good play by, not sure who actually kept that puck in, but Fisher now shot wide of the goal. Now the puck gets sent all the way across ice. Dumped in. Blaine Barth puts his guy into the wall. Now comes Fisher as he gets hit. Fisher. Good play by Pickering. That puck's tied up here on the half wall. Wrestling match right there. Fisher with it. Pounds it off the boards. Up for Barth. Barth just couldn't get going north before he caught that, and now Arizona brings it back into the zone. Barth able to tie. Puck goes down into the corner. Blaine goes down, chips off the boards, gets it around two defenders, off the boards again, up to Kaiser. Not out, though. Now it comes through. Hudson covers. Miller fighting, and a save by Hudson. Face off one back by Arizona, sent down low. Miller up the boards. centering. Given gets positioning on that. Miller gets tripped, no call. JR is going to pick that up. JR gets rubbed out against the ballers, but Berryman's going to beat that puck down the ice and gets it to wave or to negate icing. Now Berryman cycles back down low below the goal line. Noah gets there. Noah makes a move, cuts to the center. Lacoste takes a hit, throws it back down below the goal line, and now Arizona brings it in, off onside. Fogger picks that up in his own zone, just chips it up high, up to Springer, just out of the reach. Now Gibbon's going to pick that up. Gibbon tries to take it in, gets it knocked off his stick, but Fogger drops to Lacoste. Lacoste takes a quick shot and save by the goalie. Pitcher to take the draw, tied up at the circle, goes behind the net. Flogger gets there first. Flogger gets put into the wall. Now pitcher comes away with it. Pitcher still fighting below the goal line. Passes out to Lacoste. Lacoste looks back down low to pitcher. Pitcher back to Lacoste. Lacoste walks the blue line. Sends it back to pitcher. Pitcher looking. Sends it down low to Springer. Springer back to Lacoste out of the zone. And Gibbon has it. Gibbon cross-ice pass intended for Flogger, I believe. Now Lacoste up the boards out of the zone. Springer puts pressure. Now Flogger picks that up in center ice. Put the puck in deep, boys. Let's go. Flogger all over his man. Now Arizona trying to exit the zone. They're able to do so, and they're going to come through the neutral zone. Takes it wide. Gibbon defends. Shot. I'm not sure Hudson saw that one as it went wide of the post. Pass out to the point, down low. Gibbon defends that end board, pushes his guy off the puck. Gibbon cycles down low to pitcher. Pitcher's going to get over there. Pitcher just runs through his guy. Lacoste off the end board again, intended for Gibbon. Not going to get there, though, and it gets cycled right back down low. Lacoste picks it up. Lacoste looking off the glass, not out. Still in. Flogger fighting hard. Now Lacoste bangs it. Now it finally comes out. Flogger pushes his guy into the wall. Now pitcher's going to push it around the guy and go down into the corner after it. Pitcher gets pushed into the end boards. Still with the puck, though. Out to Riles. Riles shot. Loose puck. Oh. And flipped into the bench of Carshield as their goalie was down on the ground. Face off one back to Rouse. Rouse puts it back down towards the corner. Berryman with it. Berryman trying to cut to the middle. Still with it. Berryman comes through, tries a toe drag. Doesn't get the shot off. Miller comes over and helps out now. Shot saved by Hudson as he just scoops that up off the ice. Over halfway through the game, still no score. Shot off the leg of Miller. Berryman's going to push it around his guy, go in after it. Berryman gets beat to that one, but now comes away with it. Berryman's still looking. Centering pass just on the wrong side of Miller as Miller was Miller's a righty, and it was put on his left-hand side. Kept in by Miller's shot, saved by the goalie. Stanley putting pressure now out to Ridgway. Ridgway keeps it in, sends it back down towards Miller. Miller backhand. Kaiser with the puck out to Ridgway. Ridgway looking, shot through. Toe saved by the goalie. Yeah. Miller cycles down though to Stanley. Stanley tries to get it over and hits the ref. Kaiser comes away with it though. Kaiser psych, and there it is. Nice play by Kaiser as Kaiser backhands a pass right to Miller. So Kaiser picked the puck up behind the net and he just backhands a pass right to the slot, and Miller was there to slam it home, this time on his forehand side. Beats the goalie clean. Fisher, Barth, Kaiser on with Pickering, Schrader. Pickering wins that faceoff, sends a pass over to Blaine. Blaine, cross-ice pass to Kaiser. Kaiser puts his shoulder down. Nice little pass there, too. Get puck kept in the corner. Now the puck comes out. Shot wide of the goal. Fisher, Blaine. Blaine picks it up, takes it, pounds it off the end boards up to Pickering. Now Kaiser chips it up for Pickering. Pickering pushes it out. Barth's going to go in. Barth has it. Oh, that loose puck was sitting right out and open. Now Barth able to keep that puck in. Defense goes for a change. Given comes on. Oh, Blaine jumps to try to keep that. Pass up to Barth from Given. Given over to Blaine. I didn't realize Blaine was still on the ice, but Blaine shot deflected off the stick and out. Miller takes the draw. Won by Carshield. Stanley takes it around the net. Centering pass back to Lacoste. Lacoste to Given. Given shot right into the breadbasket of the goalie. Miller to take the draw. Face off one back to Given. Given takes another shot, hits the defenseman and goes wide. Lacoste pinches in, keeps that puck on the half wall. Now it pokes out. Good play by Brock as he goes down and makes a slide tackle save to keep that puck in. But now Brock takes it, gets pushed down against the wall, still on his knees fighting for the puck. Now JR gets tied up on the wall. JR fighting hard with Brock helping him out. Puck does bounce out finally and exits the zone as Arizona passes up. Good back check by Lacoste. Centering pass across ice. Shot. I'm not sure who that hit. Oh, did it? Okay, it hit Caleb, so he made the save. Shot through traffic. Caleb kicks his leg out. Out to the point. JR putting pressure. Another save by Hudson, and he able to grab that puck. As Miller's getting into a little pushing match. Pitcher takes the draw. One back by the Coyotes. Out to the D. D walks the blue line. Shot hits off of a flogger and bounces. Mike just pushes his guy over like he was standing. Hudson able to make the save as a turnover right in front of the crease. And it was Hudson sprawled out, able to keep that puck out. 2:47 left here in this second period. Face off bouncing around between a whole bunch of players. Rouse is going to go back, picks that puck up. Rouse takes the body, pass out to the point. Arizona walks the blue line, shot deflected high. Rouse picks it up, chips off the glass and out of the zone. Now Arizona passes back to their D. Good pressure by Flogger, and now puck comes in. Ridgway defending on Malinsky. Shot. Hudson makes the save. Rebound bounced right out to their defenseman that was pinching in and overskated it. Hudson makes another save. Hudson's all over the place right now as he stands tall with multiple saves. Rouse pounds it off the boards, not out still. Still stuck in the zone. Springer just ties his guy up. Now pitch trying to get in front. Shot into the netting.
I went to my doctor to my checkup, and he's like, "How's your anxiety doing?" I go, "Not great." He looks at me and goes, "You were up in your meds a lot." I'm like, "Thanks."
Life of a goalie parent.
He goes, "Your son's
Puck tied up.
how's he?" I go, "Really well, actually."
Puck tied up on the boards. Blaine puts his guy into the wall, gets hooked, gets a puck over to Pickering. Pickering picks it up, chips it off the glass and out. Glove down by Noah. Noah comes through the neutral zone, slides it over to Miller. Miller puts another shot on goal, and that's two for Miller tonight. Oh, nice play by Noah as he was able to skate through, slid a pass right under the defenseman, straight over to Miller, who was able to bury that. Noah pushes it around his guy. Noah's playing possessed right now. Stanley comes over, ties that puck up. 58 seconds left here in this period. Stanley, Noah fighting against the Coyotes in the corner. Now pounces back out. We're on a hat trick watch for Miller as he has two tonight. Puck tied up. Pickering defends over on the half wall. Cycled down low. Good play by Miller as he's able to knock that puck off the stick of his Coyote. Blaine and Grabner having words as they've played together in the past.
I'd love to know what Blaine said.
I'm sure it was intelligent, whatever it was. So, oh, Barth. Barth has Kaiser on the wing. Barth slides it over to Kaiser. Oh, it hits the defenseman. It almost goes in the empty net as the goalie was sliding over to make the save from Kaiser. Back to Fisher. Fisher puts a shot. 1 second left, and that is it for the period. So after two, Carshield up 2-0. We'll be back for the third shortly. All right, 15 minutes on the clock. Start of three. Lacoste picks that up off the faceoff. Kaiser tries to get that puck in, unable to do so. Now it's tied up in the neutral zone, and Arizona's going to come with it. Now dumped into the corner. Given defending down on the end board. Given pushed against the wall. Now kicked away by Fisher. Fisher tries to get it up to Barth. Just bounced over Barth's stick, and Arizona regroups in their defensive zone. Now Arizona sends it into the Carshield zone. Given picks it up. Given takes it around his own net, chips off the glass and out. Gets by their defender. Tyler has a step. Tyler cuts to the center. It was bouncing on him, and he couldn't really get a shot off. So he ended up just kind of sliding it towards the goalie. Now Kaiser has it coming back to him. Kaiser still looking. Kaiser reversed his, intended for Springer, just out of the reach. And now giveaway, and it's going to be a 1-on-4 into the Carshield zone as Ridgway defends and pushes his guy against the wall. Rowles comes over, slides his guy. Nice stick by Michael to keep that puck out as he just used his long stick to knock it away. Centering pass. Ridgway had his guy tied up, so unable to get a shot off as that puck went right through the crease. Puck comes out of the zone, or out towards the blue line, I should say, not out of the zone. Kept in by Blaine and Springer. Springer falls down. Now Blaine pushes it back down. Springer gets cross-checked as he's down on his knees. Carshield has not had a power play today. Arizona has had one. Blaine denies that pass. Blaine still with it, fighting against the boards at center ice. Springer pushes his guy. Now the puck does not exit the zone. Pitcher's chasing after it. Now pounded off the boards. Springer tries to keep it in. Now it comes out. Blaine takes his guy, pushes it into the wall. Grabner now comes over. Pickering, Schrader, Grabner, and one of the other Arizona player tied up in the wall. Springer comes away with it, gets that puck out of the zone. Springer still fighting, tries to get it out. Blaine able to deny entry there. Blaine tied up, gets it up to Springer. Springer looking, sends a pass over to Flogger. Flogger is going to skate it through. Flogger chips around a guy and goes into the corner. Flogger. Now pitcher. Now Arizona comes away with it. Arizona comes, pass up through the neutral zone. Pickering defends, forces a guy to take a shot early. Lacoste picks it up, takes it around his own net, sends it up into the netting, and that'll be a face-off in the defensive zone. Stanley picks that face-up off, going to take it down the ice. Stanley cuts to the middle, way off sides. Miller slides it over for Berryman, trying to return the favor. Berryman just couldn't connect. Yeah, I'll say that was a good thing that there's no video review because that probably would have been off called back because it was offsides by about 3 feet. But play goes on. Miller cuts through the neutral zone. Miller chips around a guy, doesn't get around, and now cleared out. Given docks it down with his body. Now it pumps out into the middle. Arizona throws it all the way down. Caleb comes out, plays it over to, I think, Lacoste. Good stick lift by Berryman. And they're going to give Carshield a penalty as Berryman gets a hold or a hook. I'm going to say a hook. Yep, it's a hook. So Carshield will go to the penalty kill for the second time today. Pitcher, Ridgway, Rawls, and Flogger on the kill. Puck knocked down at the blue line. Out to the point. Another back out to the point again. Puck bounced off the stick. Now Hudson makes a save as it got through somehow, and Rawls falls down on top of his guy. Flogger tries to set up to block those shots. Long, quick shot wide of the goal. Doesn't hit anybody, went all the way through. Now out to the point. Out on the blue line. Shot gets through. Hudson with another save with the stick this time. And that puck's going to go all the way down. No icing. Puck dumped all the way in. Barth's going to go back and pick that up. Barth takes it back towards his own zone. Now doesn't get it out. Now out to the blue line. Fisher's going to be able to clear that out of the zone. No, he circles it back down low. Surprised everybody on that one, as we all thought that he was going to chip it out of the zone. But now Fisher comes through with the neutral zone. Fisher goes wide. Fisher backs to Pickering. Pickering, a shot off the leg, and now that goes offsides. And Grabner is going to go to the box for a slash. So Carshield will go to the penalty or power play here in 1 second as Noah's penalty is expiring. So we got a 4-on-4 for 1 second, and then Noah will jump out on the ice. Face off one back to Pickering. Kaiser comes. Pickering sends a pass over to. Pickering sent a pass over to Blaine. Blaine back to Pickering and then got chipped out of the zone. Blaine back down to Barth. Barth cycles Barth down to the slot where Fisher was there. Fisher with it. Fisher still looking back out to Blaine on the blue line. Blaine passes over to Pickering. Pickering back to Blaine. Blaine back to Pickering. Pickering shot into the legs. Pickering ties his guy up. Out to Blaine on the point. Blaine walks towards the center. Sends it over to Barth. Barth looking. Barth looking back to Fisher. Oh, knocked off his stick. And now out of the zone. 44 seconds left here in the penalty. Blaine's going to wind it up here at the blue line. Blaine's just going to get it in as who was offsides there. Not sure who was off, but 35 seconds left in this power play. Pitcher Springer Simpson on the power play right now with Ridgway Lacasse. Face off tied up. Now in, now out, now back in. Pitcher takes it wide. Pitcher makes a move, cuts around a guy. Ridgway gets it, and I believe that's his first goal of the season. All right. So Carshield goes up 3-0 as the power play goal is Mike pushed his way through to defenders, puts a shot off the pad of the goalie, and Ridgway cleans it up for his first goal of the season. So congratulations to Jackson on that.
Oh my gosh.
7:52 left. Puck slid all the way down in the Carshield zone. Gibbons is going to pick that up and try to skate it out of the zone. Now it comes out as Springer was there to clean that up. Puck now picked up by Gibbon again. Gibbon sends a pass back to Lacasse. Lacasse back up to Gibbon, turnover as Arizona was able to pick that puck off and they keep it in the zone. Arizona cycles back down low into the corner. Lacasse goes back and picks that up. Pinned against the wall, Gibbon there as well. Now the puck comes loose. Lacasse defending. Lacasse and Gibbon still tied up on the wall. Now Arizona comes away with it, takes it right back down to the end board. JR this time defending. Pitch puts his guy into the wall. Springer's going to break that puck out. Going to bring it through the neutral zone. Springer drops to pitcher. Oh, bounced off his stick right at the last minute, and Arizona brings it in. Rawls gets to his guy first. Rawls wins positioning, gets it up to pitcher. Pitcher gets that puck knocked off his stick now, and now it's kept in the zone. Ridge is going to come back and pick it up. Ridge gets it over to Louie. Louie off the boards. Nice little chip by JR to get it up to pitcher. Pitcher able to skate through a couple people and get it almost a shot on goal. It went wide. Pitcher still battling about three guys. Shot off the side of the net. Carshield looking so much better than they did this morning. That rest really helped our boys. Ridgway pounds it off the boards. Centering pass. Oh, Miller overskates that puck. Now it comes kept into the zone. Long shot. Oh, Hudson makes the save, and it drops right to his pad. And
You make a freaking save like you did earlier.
as his Dad has a critique. 5:39 left here in this game. Nice shot blocked by Berryman as they'd hit the shin pads as he came across and got in the way of that shot. Now the puck's tied up on the end boards. Now back out to the point. Back down low into the corner. Yeah, Miller defends in front. Berryman's going to get a trip. No call. Wow. Wow. I got away with that one. Blaine stops, defends Malinsky. Blaine forces a cycle pass down low. Glove saved by Hudson. Shot from the point saved by Hudson. Pass across the blue line. Back down low. Pitcher goes into the corner. Pitcher comes away with that puck. Pushes his guy down. Pass up to Springer. Springer cross ice pass to Flogger. Flogger goes in on side. Oh, pass down low to Springer. Springer back to Pitcher. Pitcher looking. Pitcher to Springer. Springer back to Given. Given backhands it towards the net. Pitcher there as well. Pitcher plays it off the end boards to himself. Now pounded off the end boards by Arizona. Lacasse comes in, fans on it, but now ties his guy up on the boards. Lacasse comes away with it, cuts to the middle, back to Pitcher, back to Lacasse. Lacasse puts a backhanded shot on. Lacasse fights, gets that puck back right in front. Flogger comes across, breaks that play up. Given goes back and picks it up in his own zone. Given's going to get some speed, not out of the zone though, and able to get that puck back. Given. Lacasse goes back and picks it up off the glass. Kept in the zone, though. Pitcher pushes his guy against the boards. Gibbons going to pick it up. Gibbons slides it up. Springer just pounds it off the boards and down. No icing as it's not going to make it far enough. Flogger in on the forecheck. Pass. Arizona comes through the neutral zone, and that is offsides. Kaiser in on the forecheck as Arizona won that faceoff. They dump it in deep. Ridgway goes back and picks it up. Ridgway off the boards up to Barth. Puck tied up on the half wall. Barth fighting, trying to pry that puck loose. 2:41 left here in this game. Just good play by Ridgway as he's able to angle his guy off. Now Rouse has it. Rouse chips up to Kaiser. Puck not out, though. Now slid in, kept in, shot. Hudson took the save using his blocker or shoulder. Arizona still controlling. Ridgway. Good play by Rouse as he kicks his leg out to defend the centering pass. Fish comes through the neutral zone. Fish drops to Kaiser. Kaiser tries to get it back to Barth. Barth now pushes. Tyler gets that puck back, and it goes back down to Fisher down below the goal line fighting. Kaiser comes over, helps out. Kaiser still looking. Shot. Barth, point blank. Goalie makes the save. Barth gets over to that half wall first and keeps that puck in. Now, puck down low. Arizona looking to escape the zone. Now they do so. They just flip it down the ice. Blaine's going to get to that puck first. Sends it back up to Barth. Barth sends it over to Kaiser. Kaiser regroups back to Pickering. Pickering's just going to throw it down the ice, and a minute 10 left here in this game. Arizona going to come through with speed. Shot. I think it hit the side of the net as he was pushed wide. Now long shot. Hudson makes a save. That one, another save by Hudson. And 44.9 seconds left in this game. Face off won by Arizona. D to D pass back out to the point. Good play by Flogger as he's able to pick that puck off. Now Ben tries to get their red line and get it in deep. It's not deep, but they did get it into the zone. That hit the back of Springer. Bounce back. Now Arizona pushes it in. Given goes back and picks it up. Given's going to take it around his own net. Tries to get it out. Pushed off the puck by big number 18, Malinsky. Springer backhands it around the boards. Not out, though. It's held up on the blue line. Now good pressure by JR to force exit of the zone. JR is going to push that down the ice, and that is it. So Carsfield gets back in the win column here with a 3-0 win over Arizona. So we are back at it tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. versus the Pittsburgh Vengeance. So we will see you then.
Tonight.